Listen, every morning I read the PDB, the Presidential Daily Brief, which, as you know, contains classified information about threats to our national security and hotspots around the world. I am often in the Situation Room with the President, with the leaders of our military and intelligence community, and what I can tell you is that the President has been very clear that if Russia takes aggressive action, it will be met with serious, severe, and a unified response and consequences. Let me just first tell you, I start every morning reading the Presidential Daily Briefing, which contains classified information about threats to our national security and hotspots around the world. I am often in meetings in the Situation Room where the President and I and members of our leadership of our military, our intelligence community convene on these issues. The President of the United States, Joe Biden, has been very clear on the subject of Ukraine, which is that if Russia takes aggressive action, there will be severe and swift consequences, that there will be a price to pay.
He didn't seem to say that yesterday, though, at the news conference. That's why that's why I think clarification is needed.
Well, we are very clear, and we've been very clear with Putin, that any aggressive action taken by Russia will meet a cost, a severe cost. First of all, I will tell you that I every morning start my morning and my day reading the Presidential Daily Brief, the PDB, which contains classified information about threats to our national security and hotspots around the world. I am often in the Situation Room with the leaders of our military and our intelligence community, and of course the President of the United States. And on the subject of Ukraine, I will tell you that the President has been very clear, and we as the United States are very clear. If Putin takes aggressive action, we are prepared to levy serious and severe costs, period. And I will tell you that part of the posture that we have taken is grounded in the respect and the value we place in sovereignty and territorial integrity,
Madam
and in
Vice
particular in this case,
I'm sorry
the
to interrupt.
sovereignty and territorial integrity of Ukraine.
Of course, and
so
I'm
we
so
are
sorry
very
to interrupt,
clear,
but it is less than clear, because 30 minutes after the news conference, the White House press secretary had to actually clarify the president's remarks.
Savannah, I'm being clear with you right now.
Yes, okay.
And so if you're interested, I'll continue to be clear.
Let's be clear, because
yes,
there are 100,000 Russian troops amassed at the border with Ukraine, and people there are hanging on the president's every word.
I will repeat myself. And I'm Vice President of the United States. And I'm Vice President, and my name is Kamala Harris.
President Harris.
And the President and I work closely together, and I know his position because he has been consistent in that regard. If Vladimir Putin and Russia takes aggressive action, it will be met with a cost that will be severe.
We've had very frank discussions, Vladimir Putin and I. And so I think what you're going to see is that Russia will be held accountable if it invades. And it depends on what it does. It's one thing if it's a minor incursion and then we end up having a fight about what to do and not do, et cetera. But I think, as usual, he's going to, well, I probably shouldn't go any further, and I suspect it matters which side of the bed he gets up on in the morning as to exactly what he's going to do.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.